How are you?
Fine.
Fine, great, excellent. Okay, so please join to Nearpod.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Carlos is in Nearpod, but Carlos isn't here on the meeting. So, the first thing that you're going to see in your screen, in your computer, it's a whiteboard that only say entrar a Teams. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Okay. Well, Carlos isn't trying to join. Okay, while we are waiting to Carlos, so tell me, how was your weekend and what did you do in Independence Day? What did you do, Kenya?
I visit my parents.
You visit your parents. Great, that sounds great, excellent. So, did you eat something special? No, I don't know.
Yes. I eat
Ate.
um,
Ate.
pambazos.
Oh, that sounds
I,
delicious.
yes.
Yes, great, excellent. So, do you usually celebrate Independence Day, right?
Right.
Oh, that sounds great. That's excellent. Great. Okay, Carlos is here in the meeting. Hello, Carlos. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, great, excellent. Okay, I'm going to close the whiteboard a little bit. Okay, so tell me, Carlos, how was your Independence Day?
It was good.
It was good. Right, so did you eat something special or you only was on home?
Pozole.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we are on Nearpod now. We're going to continue with the last class. In the last class, we learned vocabulary about parts of the body, parts of the face. We learn the parts of the face, the parts of the body, and we did a crossword. No, with matching pairs. So now we are going to continue with dishes. But before to continue, I'd like to ask. Now, after to continue, I'd like to ask if you did this activity on Educa Play. Do you remember the activity?
Yes.
Yes. So someone have a question about activity?
No.
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 Can you share me your scores? Do you have the scores? Can you share me, please, the scores? Could be great.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, don't worry. Take your time. Uh, great, great. So Kenya has the score. Give me a second. I'm looking. Okay. Great. was really easy, right?
Right.
Right, it is only two body and face parts. The activity was really easy. Okay, do you have your score, Carlos, or are you doing the activity now, or you don't remember um where is your screenshot?
I am doing it.
You're doing it. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Hmm. So tell me, Kenya, mm, what did you do in your weekend? You said that you visit your parents. So what did you do? Mm, Kenya? Okay, that's strange. Okay, Kenya gone. She's gone. Okay, maybe she has problems with
Network
network.
problems.
Right, you're right. Okay, so how is the activity, Carlos? Easy, difficult?
It's a little hard to find some words, but I'm trying.
Yes, yes, I know. Don't worry, take your time. me?
Hello. Yes. So
Okay, don't worry. Maybe you have trouble with your internet connection.
yes,
Yeah.
I se fue la luz.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I understand. That's terrible. Okay, so tell me, Kenya, where you was when the earthquake start? You wasn't work? The
Yes.
earthquake. Yes? Ah, that sounds terrible. So what did you do? Did you stay in the building or did you go out?
I go out with my uh, with the doctor and the pas- patient.
Yeah, yeah, this was really hard, right? Well,
Yes.
no, well, no, like, uh, are 4 years ago? Wait, yes, no, right? Like 4 years ago was
Yes.
higher, was bigger. Yes, I was in the school when the orchid start, and I was in the last floor, and by me was like, oh no, I can't leave, I can't go out, I need to be here. And it was so terrible. I get really scared. Okay, thanks so much for that. Okay, so continue. So on your butt, you saw a screen that say this. Yes, Jeremy, that's this. Okay, we have different diseases. For example, let me see. The corrector. Okay. Oh, I need to go to the next page. Okay, we have here different diseases. We have here a vocabulary. For example, runny nose, fever, flu, earache, headache, toothache, stomachache, broken arm, and sore finger. With this first line, do you have questions?
No.
Yes. Runny nose.
Runny nose is when you have, for example, a flu, and when you have a flu, you usually have runny nose. I mean, sería escurrimiento nasal.
Okay.
Any other questions with this first line?
No.
No.
Okay, the second line say diabetes, diarrhea, high blood pressure, injury, malaria, dengue fever, food poisoning, food, sorry, food poisoning. So do you have questions with this line?
No.
Okay,
No.
no. It's clear what is the meaning of injury?
Lesión.
Ajá, lesión, lesionado, okay. In the next line, we have sunburns, sore throat, heart, sore eye, brain cancer, um, Carlos?
No.
Okay. Sun disease, skin disease, skin infection, and chicken pox. Do you have question with this line?
Skin disease.
Skin disease and skin infection. Skin disease Sería como una enfermedad, no, disease, enfermedad en la piel, enfermedad en la piel, ¿no? Skin infection, pues era una infección en la piel. Es diferente una infección a una enfermedad, ¿no? For
Eh,
example, some people have like, ¿cómo se llama?
varicela.
Podría ser como varicela. También, por ejemplo, cáncer, ¿no? En la piel, ¿no? O cuando le salen estas como manchas blancas, ¿no?
Ujú, también.
También, ¿no? Sería una enfermedad en la piel. O maybe allergy, ¿no?
Mm,
Allergic something. Okay, any other?
no.
Sore throat.
Sore throat. Sore sería lo mismo como ache, que sería dolor, como earache o headache. Sore. Y throat, pues es garganta, entonces es dolor de garganta. Sore
Okay.
throat. Lo mismo para sore eye, ¿no? Dolor de ojo, en el ojo, ¿no? O eye ache, ¿no? Any other?
No.
No.
No. It's, ¿sí se entiende que sería sunburn?
Quemadura solar.
Ok, quemadura de sol. Chickenpox.
¿Piel de gallina?
Es varicela, ¿no?
Ajá, ese sí es varicela.
Varicela, sí, sí, cierto, varicela.
Varicela. Ok. El que sigue. Tenemos cramp, mum, mumps, sorry, mumps, measles, blood test, shot or injection, bed rest and surgery. Ok, cramp. ¿Qué será cramp, chicos?
Lesión o como esguince. No,
Ajá,
calambre.
calambre, ¿no? Cramp, cramp, calambre. Ok, y luego tenemos mumps. ¿Qué será mumps?
Mm, hinchazón.
Ok, sí es una hinchazón, pero que te da por lo general entre la garganta y debajo de las mejillas. Te hinchas,
Papera.
¿cómo se llama eso? Ah, exactamente, paperas, ¿no? Las paperas, ¿no? Cuando se te hincha, se te inflaman, ¿no? Ok, luego tenemos measles. ¿Qué es una measles? Measles. Measles es similar a chickenpox, solo que chickenpox es varicela y measles es,
Sarampión.
ajá, measles, sarampión, chickenpox, varicela. Ok. Luego tenemos blood test, ese está súper fácil. Injection, súper fácil too. Infusion, también. Bed rest. Surgery, ¿qué era surgery, chicos?
Cirugía.
Cirugía. Ok, any questions here?
No.
No.
Okay, can you guys continue, please?
Done.
Done. What about you, Jimena? Done too?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let me see the next. Okay, we have here an activity and we have the question, what's the matter? Write the symptoms or dishes that you can list on each week. ¿No? Symptoms or disease. ¿No? For example, the first, super fácil. ¿Cuál era escurrimiento nasal?
Runny nose.
Runny
Ujú.
nose. O también podríamos escribir flu, ¿no? En el número uno. Entonces, runny nose o flu. Y así nos vamos con todas las demás. ¿Vale?
Ok.
Really easy.
And
Okay, thanks so much, Carlos. So let me take it out. Okay, runny nose, fever, headache, sore throat, cold, sore air today, but poison feet, Hey, excellent, really easy, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so we take it the next. So we have here more vocabulary. Okay, we have bronchitis or bronchitis, flu, smallpox, indigestion, infections, pain or ache, uh, swollen, nosebleed, sore nose, cramps. Okay, we have a lot of vocabulary. In which again next we have more vocabulary. Allergy, fracture, dry throat, vomit, earache, asthma, rash, wound, sprain, constipation, stomach acidity, heart attack, backache, no backache, pimples. So we have a lot of vocabulary. It depending of the symptoms that you have, and obviously of the name, no? Because you know that we have a lot of different diseases that have different names. No, for example, no COVID-19, no. Okay,
yeah.
so I back. So can you take a screenshot, please?
Done.
Done. Okay, so can you say me one by one, please? Can you say or can you read one by one, please?
Okay. bronchitis,
Mhm.
flu,
Mhm.
smallpox,
Mhm.
indigestion,
Mhm.
infection,
Mhm.
pain, ache,
Mhm.
swollen,
Mhm.
nosebleed,
Mhm.
sore nose,
Mhm.
cramps.
Cross. Okay, really easy. Let me take a screenshot to send to Kenya. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, so I changed to the next. So can you just read one by one, please?
Um, allergy, fracture,
Uh-huh.
dry throat,
Uh-huh.
vomit,
Uh-huh.
earache,
Uh-huh.
asthma,
Uh-huh.
rash,
Uh-huh.
wound,
Uh-huh.
sprain,
Uh-huh.
constipation,
Uh-huh.
stomach acidity,
Uh-huh.
heart attack,
Uh-huh.
backache,
Uh-huh.
pimples.
Pimples. Okay, great, excellent. Do you have questions or comments about this?
No.
No. Okay, this is really easy because we have next to the word the meaning in Spanish. Okay, so we have an activity. I think that you need to open to click the activity,
Yeah.
then you go to a link, you open the link, and you have here an activity. Okay, the first part is really easy. And the second part is choose the correct answer according to the images. Okay, it's really easy.
Mm, okay. My bad. Mm,
She has got a headache.
Thanks. Great. This is the first part, right, Carlos?
yeah. See.
Okay. So continue with the second part, please.
Done.
Okay, great, excellent. Thanks so much. Really easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we back to your foot. And now we have the next. That is the question, how do you feel? How do you feel? Okay, we have here some common questions that maybe a doctor or a friend can you ask you when you look sick. So we had the first, that is, how do you feel? And you say, I'm not good, I'm not okay. And someone can ask you, what's the matter? No, like here, no, how do you feel? Not so good. What's the matter? I have a headache. I'm sorry to hear that. So what's the matter? It's like, mm, ¿qué te
¿Qué
pasa?
te pasa?
No, what's the matter?
Mm.
¿Qué te pasa? No, tengo un dolor de cabeza. I have a headache. No. También alguien puede preguntarte, how are you? No. ¿Cómo estás? Is you're fine? Is I'm not good, I'm tired, I'm sick, or whatever. Y te puede preguntar, what's the matter? No. What's the matter? ¿Qué te pasa? O why? No. ¿Por qué? También tenemos, how are you today? No. You can say the same. No. Someone can ask why or what's water. How do you feel? How do you feel today? And we have here some probably answers. Positive, well, you're fine, you're good, you're great, we are fantastic. But maybe negative, you're sick, you're awful, terrible, miserable, maybe not good, um, not fine, no, whatever. And you can explain more, no? I feel sick these days. I have, I had, I don't know, I have a toothache, so it's terrible because I can't go to work, no, and whatever. And we have, when you hear or see that someone is not well, well, you can ask, what's the matter or what's wrong? What's the matter or what's wrong? What's wrong es similar a what's the matter, pero más bien sería como, ¿qué,
¿Qué pasa, no?
¿qué pasa? ¿No? O ¿qué tienes? ¿No?
Ujú.
¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué pasa? What's the matter? What's wrong? ¿No? Y es común que te contesten I have o I've got, ¿no? Y decir el problema, ¿no? El problema de salud, ¿no? I have a toothache. I have vomit. Or I've got a flu. I've got a chicken pox. Or whatever. Entonces, can you take a screenshot, please?
Yeah, done.
Done. Okay, so we continue with the next. Okay, we have here some common questions. So can you read the first question, please, Carlos?
Okay. How are you feeling?
Not very well. Can you read the next question, please?
How are you today?
I'm not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well. What's the
Uh-huh.
matter?
I'm sick.
I'm sick.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong? Not so good.
Okay.
Mm.
So this is a really common questions that you can have when you go to doctor, no? And obviously, when you go to doctor, you need to try to explain a little. No, I'm not feeling well. I'm sick. I have a headache. I have a backache. I have cramps or whatever. Okay. If we check
Okay.
it, the next, we have here some useful phrases. that you can use when someone asks you. For example, I have temperature, uh, or I have stomachache. No, I, I've got vomit. ¿No? Entonces aquí es cuando utilizamos I have or I've got. También alguien te puede decir, te puede preguntar si ya fuiste al doctor, ¿no? And you can say, ¿qué sería? Have you already seen a doctor? ¿Ya has visto un médico? ¿Ya fuiste al doctor? ¿No? Y tú puedes decir, yes, the doctor gives me a transcription, ¿no? El doctor me dio una receta, ¿no? O maybe decides no ir al doctor y dices, no, but I buy some medicines. No, but I buy some medicines, ¿no?
Okay.
También otra frase muy útil sería, please take me to the hospital. No, take me to, no, llévame, take me to. Oh, I need, no, I need first aid. These are some useful phrases. We have more useful phrases, like, do I have to make an appointment? Do I have to make an appointment? Maybe you go to the doctor, you go to the receptionist and you ask, do I have to make an appointment? ¿Tengo que hacer una cita? Maybe you can ask, maybe you can say, I feel a little nauseous. I have chills. Te pueden decir lie down. Hay que acordarnos que lie down sería recuéstate. Te pueden decir open your mouth wide. ¿No? Abra bien su boca. Stick out your tongue. Stick out your tongue. Saque la lengua. Stick out. ¿No? Saque la lengua. ¿No? What's the matter with me? How often must I take this medicine? No, how often? ¿Qué tan seguido? ¿Qué tan seguido? Must. Debo. How often must I take this medicine? And how long have you had this pain? ¿Hace cuánto o desde hace cuánto tiempo tienes este dolor? All of these are useful phrases. Okay, if we check it next, this is an activity. We have an activity. We need to click to go to the link. And the activity is what's the matter? What's the matter? And we have again some symptoms, some pictures. The activity is really easy too, like the other.
Ta-da. Oh, yeah.
Okay, thanks so much, Carlos. That's the
Esta también la
first
segunda
part,
parte.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's the second part.
that's the second part. Okay, really easy. Today, headache, earache, stomachache, cold, and cough. Okay, this activity is really easy. Um, this is these symptoms are really common. So that's uh, easy. So we back to Newbit, and we are going to read a little time for reading. Okay. The next, I'm going to share a web site. In this case, this is a PDF, and we have the title Causes of Antibiotic Resistance. Can you see that?
Mm, nope.
Maybe you need to click.
Says this page cannot be found.
Ah, that sounds terrible. Give me a second. Causes to of antibiotic.
This is what says.
Yes, it's true. I saw that. Give me a second. To see. Okay. Well, I found some similar, but I prefer infography. Give me a second. That's terrible. I don't like this infography because it's difficult to understand. But I found it. But this is only one part. Okay, I'm going to close here the Nearput, and I'm going to share the infography. Give me a second. First, I
Okay.
open the session here in Nearput. Okay. You're out, right? The Nearput.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we back here to Teams. I got it. This is infography. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, we have causes of antibiotic resistance. Okay, antibiotic resistance happens when bacteria change and become resistant to the antibiotics used to treat the infections they cause. Do you have questions here about vocabulary?
Mm,
Can you try to translate this
no.
sentence to Spanish, please?
Ok. La resistencia a los antibióticos ocurre cuando la bacteria cambia y se vuelve resistente a los antibióticos que se usados para tratar la infección que causan.
Okay, great. And we have some some things that are important when we are talking about antibiotic resistance. For example, over-prescribing of antibiotics. Over-prescribing of antibiotics. So what you can imagine that is over-prescribing.
¿Qué?
¿Qué sería over-prescribing?
¿Sobreuso?
Sobreuso podría ser, más bien es, nosotros le llamamos en español, es automedicarse.
Oh,
Automedicarse. ¿No? Overprescribing of antibiotics.
automedicarse con antibióticos, ok.
Luego tenemos lo que sigue. Patients not finish their treatments. This is other cause. Patients not finish their treatments. The other cause is when we have overuse of antibiotics in livestock and fish farming. Livestock. What is the meaning of livestock?
No idea.
Not idea. If you have the image to a cow, what do you think? We have a cow. There's a cow. And we get beef of the cow. So what do you think?
¿En el ganado?
Ajá, livestock, ganado. Entonces,
Ah,
el
ok.
sobreuso de antibióticos en el
Ganado.
ganado and fish farming.
Y la
Pesca.
pesca.
Ajá. En granjas de peces, ¿no? Tenemos poor infection control in hospital and clinics. Lazy, poor. ¿Qué es poor?
Poca o pobre.
Ajá, entonces pobre o poco control de infecciones en las clínicas y
Hospitales.
ya tenemos lack of hygiene and poor sanitation. ¿Qué sería lack?
Falta de higiene.
Exactly, falta de higiene. Y pobre, sanitización. Luego, lack of new antibiotics being developed.
Falta de desarrollo de nuevos antibióticos.
Exactly. Entonces, all of these things are a cause to the antibiotic resistance. We have here like a brain map of antibiotic resistance, how it spreads. How it spreads. Do you notice the meaning of spread?
A ver.
How it spreads.
How it spreads. ¿Cómo spreads? No, me doy.
Spread sería esparcirse. ¿Cómo se esparce? ¿Cómo se
Oh,
transmite? ¿Cómo se
ok.
transmite? ¿Cómo se esparce? ¿No? Entonces, we are going to start whatever. Okay, we are going to start. Okay, well, not only we have only one. We need to start here. Now, this is the antibiotic. And we are going to go here to above. We have antibiotics are given to patients which can result on drug-resistant bacteria developing in the gut. Developing in the gut. So antibiotics are given to patients which can result on drug-resistant bacteria developing in the gut. So can you try to translate this part, please?
Ok, los antibióticos son dados a los pacientes que pueden resultar a la
Bacterias.
bacteria se está desarrollando en el
Gut. Gut es el intestino. Entonces, pueden resultar en bacterias que desarrollen resistencia a antibióticos en el intestino. Bacterias que pertenecen al intestino.
En el intestino.
Entonces, después tenemos patient attends hospital or clinic. Entonces, entonces, estas bacterias, no, these bacteria live in the gut and are resistant to drug, resistant to antibiotics, and the patient or the person that have these bacteria go to a hospital or a clinic. No. Okay, welcome back, Carlos. Can you see my screen? No yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, can you see my screen?
sí.
That is the infographic. Infographic, how it is spread. Wait a second. Okay, so we continue. So I was saying that this patient, not that this person, these people that have the bacteria, no, and the bacteria it's resistant to a drug, it's resistant to antibiotic, can go to the
¿Puse el documento?
hospital. The trouble is that these bacteria can spread to other patients through purigeny and unclear facilities. Now, so the drug-resistant bacteria spreads to other patients through purigeny and unclean facilities. Now, that's a trouble.
Yeah.
And the drug-resistant bacteria spreads to the general public. Now, so the first step is when we found a bacteria that had a resistant drug. And the person or the patient go at a hospital, and the trouble in the hospital is that the infection continue on the hospital, and obviously the infection spread to the general public. Now, so this is a first way. This is a first way to have a drug-resistant bacteria, una bacteria resistente a medicamentos. So the next way,
Sí.
can you read the next way, please?
Patient attends hospital or clinic.
No, here. The next way.
What?
El siguiente camino. O here. In the antibiotics are.
Oh, antibiotics are given producing animals and crops.
Okay, so that's a first. No? So the next say. The next arrow say.
When animals develop drug-resistant bacteria in their gut.
Okay. So the first, no, the animals, no, get antibiotic. No, and this antibiotic has contact with the bacteria, and the bacteria get a drug resistant. Okay. And what is the next step?
Drug-resistant bacteria reaches humans through food, environment, water, soil, air, or by direct human-animal contact.
Okay. And the next step is.
Drug-resistant bacteria spreads in the general public.
Okay. So this is really easy to understand, and this is a probably cause, probably two ways when the COVID-19 started. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So we have two ways. The first, to people, and the other way is to animals, no, that get a drug resistant bacteria, or contact with the environment, no? Like water, soil, and air. Okay, this is clear, Carlos?
What?
This is clear? Do you understand all of
Uh,
this? Do you have questions about vocabulary?
Soil.
Soil. Suelo.
Oh, okay.
Any other?
No.
No. Okay, so we continue. We have antibiotic resistant. What you can do? Okay, now we have antibiotic resistance happens when bacteria change and become resistant to the antibiotic used to treat the infections they cause. Okay, can you read all the suggestions, please?
Oh, what?
All the suggestions, all the things that you can
Everything.
do, the numbers.
Everything what with red, right?
No, the numbers. The numbers. Can you say the numbers? One, two, three.
Numbers.
Yes, they only
What
one,
are
two,
the
three.
numbers?
It's a list. Es una lista de cosas que puedes hacer. What you can do.
Ah, no me aparecía.
¿No? ¿Ya aparece?
Ya me apareció. Ya.
Okay, great. So we have antibiotic resistance happens when bacteria change and become resistant to the antibiotic used to treat infection they cause. And we have a list. So can you read the list, please?
Okay. Only use antibiotics when prescribed by a certified health professional.
Mm-hmm.
Always take the full prescription even if you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Never use leftover antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
Never share antibiotics with others.
Mm-hmm.
Prevent infections by regularly washing your hands, avoiding contact with sick people, and keeping your vaccinations up to date.
Okay. Do you have questions about vocabulary?
Leftover es un verbo compuesto, ¿no?
Yes. Leftover. Sería nunca, em, nunca uses los antibióticos que quedan. O, ¿cómo se dice? Ajá, o sea, los antibióticos o las cosas que quedan. Por ejemplo, te dan una receta y te sobran, no sé, 5 pastillas. Te vuelves a enfermar, dices, ah, la otra vez me mandaron esto y me las tomo, ¿no? No, no es lo adecuado. Leftover, a eso se refiere. Son las que
A
sobran.
los anteriores, ¿no?
Ajá, los anteriores.
Sobrantes.
Ajá, los sobrantes.
Ok.
Any other questions?
No.
No. Okay. So can you translate the first thing, please? The number one to Spanish?
Sí. Solo use antibióticos cuando son recetados por un profesional certificado de la salud.
Exactly. Number two.
Siempre toma la receta completa, incluso si te sientes mejor.
Exactly. Entonces la número 3 ya la traducimos. La número 4.
Ajá. Nunca compartir antibióticos con otros.
And the 5.
Prevén infecciones y, a ver, prevén infecciones lavando regularmente tus manos, evitando el contacto con gente enferma y manteniendo tus vacunas al día.
Exactly. No? Keeping your vaccinations up to date. Great. Excellent. So all of these are suggestions and it's important to try to do it, to do step by step. So we have now what policy makers can do. Why policy makers do. And we have antibiotic resistance happens when bacteria change and become resistant. Okay, this is the last sentence. But we have here some activities that policymakers can do. The first, ensure you have a robust national action plan to tackle antibiotic resistance. The number two, improve surveillance of antibiotic resistant infections. Number three, strengthen infection prevention and control measures. Number four, regulate and promote the appropriate use of quality medicines. And number five, make information on the impact of antibiotic resistant available. Okay, policy makers. Policy makers serían como...
Política, algo así, ¿no?
Ajá, se refiere a los responsables políticos, ¿no?
Ujú.
¿No? Policy de política y makers pues serían los que los hicieron, ¿no? Entonces las responsables políticos,
Políticas.
¿no? Las políticas responsables, ¿no? ¿Qué pueden hacer? ¿No? Los políticos responsables, ¿qué pueden hacer? ¿No? Y tenemos aquí diferentes cosas que pueden hacer. Y la primera dice, ensure you have a robust national action plan. Ok, ¿no? Tenemos un plan de acción nacional
Robusto.
robusto, ¿no? Bueno, en este caso dice ensure, que se asegura que se tiene un plan nacional robusto para, para el tratamiento, para enfrentar, enfrentar, abordar, asistir, ¿no? Como otro sinónimo podría ser como tratar, ¿no? También
Ujú.
tratar la resistencia a antibióticos, ¿no? That's the first. The second say surveillance. Surveillance. Sería como la como la ¿cómo se explica esto? Como la inspección, no.
¿O vigilancia?
Ajá, o sea, vigilar, supervisar.
Ujú.
Surveillance, supervisar. Entonces, supervisar las infecciones que son, que están en contacto, improve, o que mantienen o que aumenten, ¿no? El contacto de infecciones con resistencia a antibióticos, ¿no? Vigilar o mejorar la vigilancia de infecciones que tienen resistencia a antibióticos. La número 3, strengthen infection prevention. Sería como, pues straight, así como tal, es como fortaleza. Entonces sería como fortalecimiento o reforzamiento. Strengthen, fortalecimiento de medidas de control y medidas para prevención de infecciones. No, measures, medidas.
Ok.
Número 4. Regular y promover el uso apropiado de medicamentos de
De
calidad.
calidad.
Calidad. Y la última, hacer información
Pacto.
on the impact. Aquí impact, sí es impacto, pero más bien creo que se refieren como que la información se, ¿cómo se dice? Esté al alcance o se... Impact, en este caso, hablando de ciencia, se refiere como a comunicación, como a literatura, como a... mm, ¿cómo se dice? Que se le informe, informar, ¿no? Hacer información para que se informe, para que llegue a la gente, impact, ¿no? Que lleve a la gente de la... que llegue a la gente y que sea disponible, available, sobre la resistencia a antibióticos. Ujú. ¿Hasta aquí vamos bien?
Ok.
Yes? No? So
Sí.
far? Ok. La que sigue. Tenemos what health workers can do. ¿Qué pueden hacer los trabajadores de la salud? Okay. Can you
De la
read
salud.
all the numbers, please? Can you start with the first?
Yeah. Prevent infections by ensuring your hands, instruments, and environment are clean.
Mhm.
Keep your patients' vaccinations up to date.
Mhm.
If you think a patient might need antibiotics, where possible, test to confirm and find out which one.
Mhm.
Only prescribe and dispense antibiotics when they are truly needed.
Mhm.
Prescribe and dispense the right antibiotic at the right dose for the right duration.
Okay. So the first, ¿no? Prevenir infecciones. ¿Cómo? Pues con la limpieza, ¿no? Eficiente de las manos, del instrumento y de environment, en
El
este caso,
ambiente,
environment es ambiente, pero más bien se refería como al lugar de trabajo,
a su
¿no?
área de trabajo.
Exactly. Luego la número dos. ¿Qué dice la número dos, Carlos?
Mantener las vacunas de tus pacientes al día.
Exactly. La número tres.
Si piensas que tu paciente podría necesitar antibióticos,
Ujú.
donde de ser posible, examínalo para confirmar y
Find out which
um,
one sería como encontrar, pero el
¿cuál es?
adecuado, ¿no? No, find
Mande.
out which one. Find out which one. Encontrar el antibiótico adecuado, ¿no?
Ok.
Ajá, find out, pues es encontrar, averiguar, eh, investigar, ¿no? ¿Cuál? ¿No? La que sigue, número cuatro.
Ah, ok. Solo receta y distribuye antibióticos cuando sean realmente necesarios.
Exactly, cuando sean realmente necesarios. La número 5.
Receta y distribuye el antibiótico correcto, en la dosis correcta, en la duración correcta.
Exactly, ¿no? That's important. There are important steps to the health workers. So now we have what the agriculture sector can do. And we have other steps. The first step is ensure that antibiotics given to animals, including food production. Can you see my screen, Carlos? Yes?
Mm, La veo, pero como que no se mueve por el momento.
Okay.
No sé si sea el internet de acá de la zona, yo creo que sí.
I don't know, maybe it's my internet. Well, I
Es que
have.
también como que se corta de momento.
Yes, yes, I can hear that. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Ya.
Yes, okay. So we have what the agriculture sector can do. ¿No?
¿Qué
¿Qué
puede
puede
hacer
hacer el sector de?
agricultura?
Exactly. Then we have here different steps. The first step is ensure that antibiotics given to animals, including food production and companion animals, are only used to control or treat infection diseases and under veterinary supervision. The number two is vaccinate animals to reduce the need for antibiotics and develop alternatives to the use of antibiotics in plants. Number three, promote and apply good practices at all steps of production and processing of foods from animal and plant sources. Number four, adopt sustainable system with improved hygiene, biosecurity, and stress-free handling of animals. And number five, implement international standards of the responsibility of use of antibiotics and guidelines set out by OIE and FIO and WHO, now WHO. Okay, Carlos, can you translate the first, please, to Spanish?
Ok, asegurarse de que los antibióticos dados a los animales, incluyendo a la producción de comida y companion, no me acuerdo qué era
Serían
companion,
animales de compañía.
y animales de compañía, sean solo usados para controlar o tratar las diversas infecciones y bajo la supervisión de un veterinario.
Ajá, las enfermedades infecciosas.
Ok.
Disease infections. Enfermedades infecciosas.
Infecciosas, ok.
Number two.
Vacunar a los animales para reducir la necesidad de antibióticos y desarrollar alternativas para usar los antibióticos en las plantas.
Okay, great. Number three.
Promover y aplicar buenas prácticas en todos los pasos de producción y procesamiento de comida para animales y para planta
Y recursos
y
de
recursos para
plantas.
las plantas.
Ajá. Number four.
Adoptar sistemas sustentables como mejorar la higiene,
Ujú.
la bioseguridad y liberar el estrés de los animales.
Manejo libre de estrés para
Ok,
animales.
manejo libre de estrés para animales.
Ajá. Handling sería manejo.
Ok,
Okay, number five.
implementar estándares internacionales para el uso responsable de los antibióticos y guidelines
Serían
y
las guías.
guías.
Ajá, de los antibióticos y las guías. eh, a estos papeles que son son similar como a políticas.
Ok,
Ajá, guidelines.
antibióticos y políticas.
Ajá. Y luego set out by. ¿Qué sería set out by? Si tenemos a who, a fi, and I.
¿Enviados por? No.
Enviados por. Podría ser. Más bien serían como propuestos, ¿no?
Ok,
Por propuestos, expuestos, ¿no? Por. Ok. Hasta aquí vamos bien.
ok, sí.
Ok. It's the last. Okay, so tell me, Carlos, what do you think about the antibiotic resistance? All
Yeah.
of these things that we read, what do you think?
Well, it's good to improve some ways to for the antibiotic resistance because For past years, there have been so much antibiotics that made that resistance like penicillin, and it was a real problem for that time. And now I don't know which antibiotic could get a new resistance.
Yes, it's true. Well, yeah, we have a lot of different bacteria that are resistant to different antibiotics. But the important step here is try to understand that once a bacteria can get resistant to an antibiotic, the trouble is that you can get a ILS that is higher, that is worse, not like this 2 years now ago when
Yeah,
COVID starts. No, we don't have nothing to attack no these virus. Not obviously virus is different to a bacteria.
but it's similar for vaccines.
Well, yes, to vaccines this is similar, and the treatment it's a little different. No,
Yeah,
but the idea here is, for example, mm, the flu. No, the flu is a virus. When you get diarrhea, no, when you get diarrhea, usually it's a bacteria that you usually eat. And it's really common that you get a bacteria in, in whatever place in the environment. Or if you don't wash your hands, you can get
yeah,
diarrhea, and it's really frequently. And what happened? This happened because some
yes, it is.
bacteria are uh, has resistant to antibiotics, has resistant to drugs, and obviously when you get sick, it's because this bacteria is strong. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about all of these things? Do you think that we did something with this trouble here in Mexico?
Not a lot.
Mm-hmm. Not a lot. Why?
We normally use medicines that would have there in our saved, well, that we
Mm,
have there. We
okay.
say, so I think that I'm going to be fine if I take this, but it could be something different. So
Yes, yes, it's true. We usually overprescribing, no? And antibiotics, or whatever medicine, or whatever treatment.
yeah, and with sorry,
Yes, we usually overprescribing.
hello,
Can you hear me? Hello?
yeah,
We usually over prescribing.
sí, oiga, dice que de repente se corta.
Yes, don't worry. This idea,
Yeah,
over prescribing here.
yeah. We do this. We do that too often.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's true. And yes,
yeah,
that's a trouble, that's a problem. So usually over prescribing?
yeah. And sorry.
You usually over prescribing when you get sick?
Uh,
No? Oh gosh, no, it's my internet.